Fintech UX isn't about clean screens and cool charts. It's about trust, regulation, and not scaring users away with confusing flows or outdated banking vibes. Let's break it down. First, regulations. If you're launching a fintech, you're not just building a product. You're stepping into tightly regulated space where what you can show, say, and let users do depends on where they live. Europe has one rulebook, the US another, and sometimes even local states differ. It's wild. We've seen startups come to us after hitting a wall here. Their app worked technically, but they couldn't go live without design overhaul, just because they weren't speaking to regulators' language. Second, onboarding. In most apps, you want users to jump in quickly. In fintech, it's not so simple. You need to verify identity, sometimes multiple steps deep. KYC, AML, these aren't buzzwords, they are requirements. The problem is that they kill sign-up rates if you don't design them right. Take Binance, for example. When you sign up, they don't ask you to upload a passport, utility bill, and do a video selfie all at once. Instead, they break it into steps. You start with basic verification that gives you access to essential features. If you want to trade more or access advanced tools, they ask you for more documents later. Third, user trust. It's not just about security features like 2FA or password rules. It's about how people feel using your app. Does it look reliable? Does it act like something you just trust your paycheck? At Eleken, we helped redesign a budgeting app called Habstash. One of our goals was making financial planning feel less intimidating. We added tooltips to explain confusing terms like stamp duty, used real-life examples, and designed dashboards that made progress visual. As a result, users stuck around longer because they finally understood what they were doing. Then there is a language problem. Most finance apps sound like they're written by lawyers for other lawyers, but your users just want to manage their money. So skip the jargon. Say what you mean in plain English or whatever language your market speaks. Just keep it human. Now, let's talk about performance. People expect your app to be lightning fast and work flawlessly. They're comparing your to Apple Wallet and Revolut. If your login spinner hands your UI feels like it's 2012 banking, you're gone. That's why UX isn't just a nice to have. It's a competitive edge. At Eleken, we specialize in building UX for SaaS, and fintech's one of the favorite challenges. We don't just make your product look good. We help it feel safe and easy to use. We start with audit to find design bottlenecks, then work side by side with your team to redesign flows, interfaces, and full experience. Whether you're launching an MVP or doing a redesign, we help you build a product users actually want to use and regulators won't block. So, what's the takeaway? If you build a fintech product, plan your UX as seriously as you plan your tech stack or fundraising strategy. Get the onboarding right, simplify the language, build trust throughout the clear design, and never underestimate how much user experience affects your growth. If this was helpful, hit the like button and subscribe, and drop us a comment about the fintech app you're building. We'd love to hear what you're working on and help you make it great.